In Galatians chapter 2, verses 20 and 21, it says this, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not set aside the grace of God, for if righteousness comes through the law, then Christ died for nothing. Paul is writing an argument here against the notion that you can save yourself. See, a lot of people come to think of the law, God's law that is in this word. They think of it as a way to righteousness, as a path to righteousness. But we know that Jesus is the only way, right? We know that from John 14:6, for example. I am the way, the truth, the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So, what is the law for then? Well, Paul in Galatians 2 shows us that the law is for humbling us. The law is to show us that we cannot do it on our own. It says earlier in Galatians 2, because by the works of the law, no human being will be justified. If we try to be justified, if we try to find righteousness by the law, we will fail every time. But that is what points us back to the cross. When we look at the law, we realize that we deserve the cross. When we look at the law, we realize how much we have offended God, how much we do not deserve righteousness. But praise God for verse 21. For if righteousness comes through the law, then Christ died for nothing. But Christ did not die for nothing. Righteousness does not come through the law, but through the grace of God.